Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Road to Glory here on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. Today's episode is powered by my sponsor Elgato Gaming and the HD60S capture card, the green screen that you don't see behind me, but I am using it obviously because there is just background behind me. If you guys ever looking to upgrade your content creation kits, all of this sort of stuff is what I would definitely recommend to you, and you can always find the link down below in the description. So, moving on into the episode then, you guys know what my new look team is like. We have Socrates, of course, the Brazilian icon, the Doctor, coming into our squad. And we're going to start today's episode out by doing marquee matchups. Now, I wanted to touch on a couple of things at the very start of the episode. Firstly, if you enjoy it, hit a thumbs up. The support's been mad lately. I really appreciate it. Let's try and hit 2,000 likes on today's video. Next up, YouTube has stopped automatically posting these videos out onto my social media like Twitter and stuff. I now have to go and share the video, and that's if I remember to do that and stuff. So if you like these videos, if you follow me on Twitter and stuff, you don't want to miss one, the best thing I can suggest is, of course, to turn that notification bell on if you are a fan of the Road to Glory and you don't want to miss a video. That's the best thing I can do. It will give you a little notification every time a video goes live. And then finally, I'm going to be running, or I may already be running, a giveaway over on Twitter. There'll be one for Elgato this month, of course. I'm going to give away a green screen. And then I'm also going to just give back a little bit to you guys. My pack luck's kind of been crazy lately. So I'll give away some FIFA points, maybe choose a couple of winners and stuff. Yeah, so make sure you come follow me on Twitter, and there'll just be something that you guys will want to retweet to enter. So, yeah, good stuff. Now, we can get on into my rewards for marquee matchup. So I actually completed the SBC on Thursday night when it came out. And then I waited until 6 PM on Friday night because EA had said we're getting this promo, and it looked cool. So I didn't know, what to do apart from save my packs because, hey, maybe we'll get some cool stuff in packs and I can maybe pack one. I never do, but hey, we'll see. And I actually got an inform in the very first pack for marquee matchups, which of course means that's broken even for us, nice and simple. We then get boards in this pack right here, and it's going to be Portuguese CDM. I've forgotten the name of this player. It's William Carvalho. That's the one. So, decent player to get. I mean, all the stuff from marquee matchups is tradable, of course. So, I mean, I'll keep him in the club for now, I think, just because, why not, eh? And then, second to last pack, we get boards again, I believe. Yes, and it's going to be yet another Kepa. I always get Kepa. I've got I've got so many untradables of him on my transfer list just from when I was doing the Premier League premium upgrade packs and stuff. So it's kind of crazy that we get ourselves a Kepa. And then we get to the good one, which is the Prime Goal Players pack. I see a walkout. I see this flair for the new card design. Guys, we pack French right wing back. Oh my god, we just got 87 Lala from marquee matchups. Holy moly. Did someone say red list? I must be on it right now because apart from my Rivals rewards yesterday or the day before, which were trash, my pack luck the last couple of weeks, I'm not going to lie, has been awfully ridiculous. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when it happened. We packed an icon and all sorts of other craziness. What did we pack? Eder Militao last week. And then this week, now with the new promo out, we've packed a player which literally sells for about 500k. 499k I listed him up for because this was just a few minutes into it, right? And I could see that the cheapest one when I had a quick look on compare price was 550. Now, I thought that's a ridiculous price for a Lala. So I thought if I undercut that by 50k and then just 1,000 more, so still 500k really, but it's just 499 to make it look better. And it literally sold within seconds. And then I saw that his price did steep up a little bit. I probably could have got 550 for him, maybe, because it was at the very start of the promo. And then as the night went on last night, I did notice that he dropped to under what I sold him for, so that's good at least. But then again, typically the trend is that they go up overnight and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised that if by when you're watching this, he's more expensive than what I just sold him for right there. But the reason I just upped and sold him was because I never know what's going to happen with a price like that, and right at the very start, when there are just a few up, is a good time to obviously get a huge price for those that are desperate to get the players straight away. So to make 500,000 coins off of a marquee matchups pack, Best marquee matchups ever, surely, right? Oh my god. So, I then saw that in the SBC section, we have ourselves an Arnautovic, who looks pretty damn awesome. And I have a ton of untradeable things in my club. For this squad right here, I literally bought Felipe Anderson and Szczesny, and I had everyone else, right? So we can submit that, and yes, we are getting rid of that Antonio, but I literally never use him, and I will never use him. He's not good enough. It was a foot swap from back in the day, so it never cost me anything anyway. And in this squad, I bought I bought a Pedro for 1,000 coins, and that's it. Everything else there was either untradeable or in my club. And it literally, apart from the stuff that was in my club, which, yes, I've been building up for a while, waiting for an SBC like this, it literally cost me like 15k, I think. Less than that, I don't know. Really nothing. Like, it cost me absolutely nothing. But I understand opportunity cost and stuff. But I wanted to bring Arnautovic in because he looks like a super juiced version of himself with those stats right there. He looks insane. So, yes, he was someone that I think he'll do a job. Especially with the people saying that the new meta is, of course, like heading and stuff. If that is the case, then I want someone big. He's 6'4" with those stats. I mean, that's just... It feels like that might be a little unfair. It feels like a Premier League Ibrahimovic or something. Like, so, yeah, I went ahead and unlocked the Austrian beast. And he's very noticeable in game because, of course, like, he's massive. He's got that hair, 89 strength. 88 sprint speed, the shooting, the passing, the dribbling. Like, he's kind of got... I think he's worthwhile. If maybe you've got a few untradables in your club, like, I don't know what he's fully settled at. Is it like 150 or 200,000 coins at a maximum? And if that's the case, I still think that's pretty good. I don't see anywhere that there's a loan version, so I don't really know if you could try him out. But I'll let you know either by the end of this episode or in the coming episodes where I play him in the weekend league, what I think of the West Ham striker. So I packed myself a Rodrigo as the best player from the 2 packs that we get from Arnautovic. So unfortunately we don't get a walkout or anything, but there was like 10k's worth of sellable players there, and then I'll keep the rest in the club. I had to go out and buy a CF to Cam, which were extinct last night. I had to snipe one. 5k if you've got CF to Cam. I would definitely recommend selling them right now if you have them and they're selling. So I'm bringing him down to CM, not to play him there, but with my current squad, like, basically I'm going to switch him out for Aubameyang. I want to see what he's like, and he ain't going to be switched out for anyone else. So whilst Aubameyang is coming to the end of, like, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit bored with him and stuff now, I'm going to switch him out for a new striker, see what he does, and then, like, Ibra can always come on at halftime for Arnautovic if he's not quite cutting it. So yeah. It was a straight swap, really, and we go on into my first weekend league match. A false 9 team with, like, Diego Costa. It was a weird squad, and I'm not going to lie, I was sort of like, you get super confident when you see a squad like that in the weekend league, right? But I push through with Socrates here after a nice 1-2 and take a regular shot, and, not driven... Not even timed. I tried to time it, but I failed. And it just flies past the goalkeeper. And this game is now so strange that there aren't that many goals, or it seems like everyone's missing chances left, right, and centre because no one really knows what to do. It genuinely feels like the first couple of days of a new FIFA when people aren't sure how to score, what the meta is. So I'm kind of intrigued by it right now, to the point where when I'm not playing it, I kind of got the itch to play FIFA, which is unlike me. I normally like to play the amount of games I need to play, and that's about it, just because it does stress me out, and like the weekend league and stuff does get onto you a little bit. So but at the moment, I'm kind of like, I'm intrigued. I want to play more to try and learn it. But that might be just because I'm not really losing that much. So at halftime, this guy quits at 2-0. Not really a surprise considering, like, the scoreline. And I felt like I was dominating the match and stuff. But I did feel a little bit sloppy, considering that wasn't a good team. I don't think he was a great player. I did feel very sloppy in that game, and I was not really scoring many of the chances I created. Next game, we come up against a 3-5-2. First couple of teams in the weekend league this week, very odd. He's playing an Azpilicueta and a Fernandinho, but he's got an inform Mbappe. I don't understand it. So I tried like a no-scope. I tried one in the first match as well, and it got saved by the keeper. This one, green, flies over the bar. Mbappe then gets into the box, sort of ends up pushing himself out, needs to do a an El Tornado to cross it in to Socrates to head home. Apparently, this is the new meta. And I think it takes a little bit more like build-up play and stuff to create the opportunity than the finesse shot did. But I still think it's probably going to seem quite a cheap quite a cheap thing to do. Like I do it right here. There's no real build up there, and Neymar's the one to head it home. So it could be a little bit overpowered. You've got to get it right, and I don't know if that. I don't think it's changed all FIFA long. As my Fabinho gets sent off here, I make a couple of stupid challenges. But I don't think it's changed all FIFA long, but people didn't do this before just because they were so busy fizzing it in to do a first-time no-scope finesse shot. So, yeah, not really sure what to think right now. But in this particular match, knowing that I was 2-0 up, I was going to try and see if crossing is OP, and I score another one right there, and that was red timed. So my advice to you would be don't time your headers unless you're really good at it. Because if you hit a white, if you hit a yellow or a red, they're going to go wide or over. They just do, always. They seem to always fly off, apart from that random one that I scored there. But I think I was aiming for the other corner. And then if you hit green, obviously, yeah, it's more likely to go in. But I find non-timed ones seem to work all right. Neymar plays it in to, I mean, like that. The amount of power behind that header from Arnautovic was just like way better than if you were to accidentally hit it orange. So yeah, don't recommend that whatsoever. And then this was just how this game was going for me, really. I blocked everything on the line. My opponent's probably thinking, well, how has this game changed? What the hell's going on? I don't understand it. And then he finally scores a finesse shot after trying it all game with Fernandinho is the one that eventually sticks it in. Nice goal. You're still going to concede them from time to time. I've been scoring and abusing whatever the hell's going on in these games now. I was actually surprised that I was able to score 6 goals because you'll see from like the next opponent that I come up against. If you remember last week, I had a game where there were 6 goals in 10 minutes. Literally, 6 goals in 10 FIFA minutes. And in this game right here, I get matched up against, well, a nice-looking Prem team. Nothing crazy. Should be beatable with the side that I've got. But I see a couple of tall players there. Maybe he's playing the new crossing meta. And there's no highlights to show you during the game, really. Literally 0-0 up to 90 minutes. Now that is kind of unheard of based on previous patches. But that's kind of how it is right now on FIFA. People, if you're similarly leveled, it's quite difficult to actually figure out a way to score a goal. I get through with Mbappe here, whip it in with an LB cross into Ibra. I'd done that all game long, but I've been timing the headers and timing them wrong, and therefore they didn't go in. So finally I learnt my lesson, didn't time it, and just an Ibra header, normal, one press of the shoot button, goes into the back of the net. And I should have won that game so much more convincingly earlier on, but I don't know what it was. I just couldn't figure out how to shoot and stuff. So that's where I'm at right now. Really intrigued to see how I'm going to get on with this patch. And I did want to just go in and have a little look at Lala, see what he was going for. And for some reason I deliberated on this. Didn't instantly go and try and buy that for like nearly 100k under his price. I don't know why. Could have flipped that and made even more profit. Oh well, absolute idiot. I don't know why I thought about it for so long. But yeah, that was just to show you that he is under the price that I sold him for at the time of recording this. So Socrates is now on 8 goals and 1 assist in the 7 games he's played. I'm liking him. I am really quite liking him. He's a little bit sluggish. But, like, if he's going to be able to win headers and stuff, and that's the meta, and of course he is 5-star, weak foot, 4-star skills. The low-driven shots with him have been great so far. Genuinely really liking him. Loving the team. But we do, of course, nearly have 500,000 coins to spare somewhere. Don't know if we need to do anything with that just yet. It could be there just for an icon along the way. Do we upgrade Socrates to a different version? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's worth doing that. Maybe, I don't know. You're going to have to let me know what you think we should do with 500k that we've got in the bank right now on the road to glory. What should we do with it? Let me know in the comment section below. Smash a thumbs up. Come follow me on Twitter for giveaways, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.